Hi folks, David here again from Scorched Parts. Time for another little how-to video. What we've got today on the bench is Senton 3S inner fenders, which is another long-awaited product, so really happy to be getting this one out. And we're going to trim these today and fit them. Let's get the camera pointing where we want it. These are, yeah, I think they're going to be really easy for everybody to trim. The line's really clearly laid out around the part, so yeah, I don't think there's going to be any problems there. So let's get going. As before, the first thing I always do is chop it in half, and I use a bigger pair of scissors to do that. You can use the small ones that are included in every kit. Let's do this side, yeah. And then just going to use the little scissors as included in the kit. I'm going to trim around it. So I tend to trim to the inside edge of the line you can see running around, so you don't leave a bit of a flange edge, because the flanged edge can catch on the tyres and things, so just trim to the inside of that is the idea. Now, I read somewhere somebody saying that the scissors that were supplied went blunt. Now, I don't know about the truth of that, but I can tell you these pair of scissors that I'm using here are about 2 years old, and I think I must have cut hundreds of wheel sets out using these. So they're good little scissors, and they'll certainly do the job. Now these bits, when you get to the corners like that, don't struggle trying to get round. It's better to just come at it from the other direction. So rather than struggling to get around that corner, I'll flip around, put a cut in, and come up from this direction. Which makes it a lot easier. There we go. So the lines are all marked out on the instructions. I'll pop a picture up on the video as well, just in case. Like I said before, it's laid out pretty clearly now. And that's it. So you can see that only took 2 minutes or something. Doesn't take very long. Now, it's entirely up to you how you do it, but you can go in with a file or a little sanding wheel or something and tidy up all of these edges and make them really nice. Make it a nice job. But for now, we're just going to fit it like that. Now there is one bit of a snag on these, and it's a little bit similar to we had on the Mojave, in that the holes in the body posts have not really left enough room to get the fender in and the body, so we do need to do a little bit of a mod here. Move the camera so you can get a better view. So what we want to do is open up this hole a little bit and stretch it upwards. And in the kit you're going to have a small drill supplied. And we're just going to use this drill with a bit of heat to stretch the hole up. So what you'll need is a pair of pliers and a cigarette lighter, and then all we're going to do is hold the drill firmly in the pliers with the plain end out. Going to heat that plain end up. Get it nice and hot. And then carefully push it through the hole and then pull upwards, and you'll feel it stretching the hole. Now it's going to take a bit of care to do that, and I wouldn't want anybody to be pulling that clean out the top or anything, so it does just take a little bit of care to do that. It might take, if you're careful, it might take a couple of goes to get it right, so I think I've not stretched it quite far enough, but it's much better to stretch it not quite far enough than go too far and destroy your body post, that's for sure. Now another go. And what you can also do is use the drill to maybe clean the hole out a little bit afterwards. I'm just going to use a trimming knife to just tidy that edges up a little bit. You also get a little bit of a step in the parts just here. So I'm also going to use the knife just to... So once you've opened out all of the body holes, next job's really easy. That's the fenders over. First thing to do is remove the fender screws, which we've already done here, and you replace them with little M3 by 25 long screws. You'll also need the little nylon spacers. So the little nylon spacers are going to sit over the top like that. And then the fender's going to go on over the top of those. Drop the screws through the spacers into place. Push that down onto the body post. Tighten them up. You see, it's pretty easy. And do the other side. Just be careful on this side that you don't trap any of the wires for the motor underneath the plastic. That's kind of it. Drops on over the top. Your clips should now fit through okay. If they don't, then just go back in and elongate them a little bit more if necessary. And you've now protected all the underside of your truck. Then just time to do some bashing then, guys. Thank you very much. Till next time.